Hi, I'm Jennifer, and we are about to go live at Patrick McHenry's Gastonia office. I'll be turning this around so that we can have a nice discussion. This is really important. I don't have anything particular planned to say, but it is something that needs to be said. They need to address his vote to take away our health insurance, and that's just really not okay. So I'm going to flip the camera around now. We're going to go in there and see what they have to say. All right, come on.
I my fan.
128. Right in here.
You see one of my fan?
I see. Let's see. We need.
No, in North Carolina.
We are in North Carolina. That's very smart. Hello, how are you? I'm good.
What's your name?
128. Am I headed to
Who is
Patrick McHenry?
Oh, okay. Come on back.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, I didn't even go there myself.
Oh, I walked right by it. He's hidden in the corner there.
You know, to me, they put them signs up too high.
They do. I didn't
Should
even
be
see
about
it.
a foot lower than me.
Yeah, closer to the door would be better.
7 foot tall, I'd be all right. Yeah, about 6 inches above that molding.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
My name is Jennifer Williams, and I am here because I want to talk to somebody in person, and I am filming.
Okay.
I am very upset about Congressman McHenry's vote on the American Health Care Act.
Okay, let me get your information.
And I've given my information repeatedly. I want someone to hear me.
Okay.
I want
Be
someone
glad to
face to
listen.
face to
Hey
look
there.
at my face and hear me, and to look at her face
Okay.
and hear her.
Okay.
Okay,
Me.
Freya,
her
this
name?
is Freya.
Hey, Freya.
Freya is
How are
3 years
you?
old. My name's Jennifer Williams,
Okay.
and I'm 33 years old.
Okay.
Now, Congressman McHenry's office, this office, I called well before this vote. I called when they first started talking about repealing Obamacare, and I was assured that he would protect people with pre-existing conditions. I have a rare genetic condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Have you heard of it?
I have.
You've heard of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome? I'm very surprised. Most people have no idea what it is. I have a lot of comorbidities stemming from that, including a heart condition. There are 3 cardiologists on the East Coast, 3, who treat my particular heart condition. I'm fortunate that one is in North Carolina at Duke. So I have to travel all the way to Duke to see my cardiologist, to stay alive. It's necessary to stay alive, to get my medication to stay alive. Freya here. Hi, Freya. Do you remember what it's called that you have? What makes your back hurt? You don't know. You don't want to tell. Okay. Well, Freya here has juvenile arthritis. She sees a specialist at Levine. Levine is wonderful. But she has to see a rheumatologist in order to stay mobile. To be able to walk around and be mobile, she has to see a rheumatologist. Her medication's very expensive. We have very good insurance. However, the American Health Care Act that he just voted on does not protect people with pre-existing conditions. And I feel like I was just lied to by my congressman. He promised, this office promised me he would protect people with pre-existing conditions. That bill doesn't do that. While the language technically, now I've read the entire thing. I have a master's degree. I've read the entire thing. I've read every amendment attached to it. It's available on the website. I have read it in its entirety. What it does, it keeps the language that says, okay, insurance companies cannot deny you access based on a pre-existing condition.
I don't mind you filming. If you want to do that, I do have 2 cautions for you, if you will. One, anybody else that walks in this door, you'll have to stop filming due to their privacy, right?
That's fine.
And she is an intern, and she does not need to be filmed.
Okay, I apologize. I won't film you then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So, while it keeps the language that says an insurance company can't deny me access to insurance, they can't say, I'm not going to cover you, and they can't say that to my 3-year-old, what it allows them to do is base my premium on my health. And it allows them to base her premium on her health. And that's not some misunderstanding on my part. I've read the entire thing. I understand the language. I know what it's saying. I've also read numerous studies by people like Alavere. Have you ever heard of Alavere Consulting in D.C.? They're pretty well respected. All they do all day long is study healthcare legislation and what it does, what it means for the marketplace, what it means for consumers and for insurers. Their estimate for someone with arthritis, which is what my 3-year-old has, the premium for her will be $26,000 a year under this plan. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have $26,000 laying around to spend on insurance. Okay? I don't even know what my premium will be, but I can assure you, before the ACA, I was frequently denied coverage, period, for my pre-existing conditions. And I nearly died. My heart stopped in my chest. Have a seat, sweetie.
Thank you.
I nearly died from lack of insurance coverage. My heart stopped. It had to be restarted. Okay? I'm 33. And she's 3. And what he's done is effectively deny me the ability to have insurance. If this passes the way that it currently stands, the way that he voted on it, then what he's done is deny me an ability to stay alive. Because without insurance, I can't afford my medication. My medication is, our medicine, mine and my daughter's, is more than a mortgage with insurance. More than a mortgage. More than most people's mortgage payments. We're paying upwards of $2,000 a month with insurance for medicine. And the $26,000 premium estimated for people with arthritis does not include copays, doesn't include prescription costs. We can't afford that. I will die. Like, this is not hyperbole. If I don't have access to affordable health insurance, I'll die. If she doesn't have access to affordable health insurance, she could end up crippled and in a wheelchair. Okay? So this, and the reason I'm filming this is because I'm hoping it will get around to the congressman. I'm hoping he will see. There's a human face here. There's a human face to this. She matters. And my life matters. And I feel like this office, he says he's pro-life, but whose life? What lives? What lives is he pro? Because it's very clear to me, based on this vote, he's not pro my life. He's not even pro my 3-year-old's life. Because clearly there was a price tag put on my life, and that price tag was the corporate bottom line for insurers and giving people who make $250,000 a year or more tax breaks. That was more important than taking the time to seriously protect people with pre-existing conditions. And I have requested a meeting repeatedly. I've called here, requested a meeting. I've called his Hickory office. I've called his D.C. office. I have called his Black Mountain office. I'm going to keep calling until he agrees to meet with me because he should have to look me in the face.
Okay. All right, I'm going to have to ask you to turn that off while she takes a phone call, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Where was I? It's very upsetting to me because I feel like my life has become some kind of partisan issue. That's where I'm at now. My life has turned into Democrats versus Republicans instead of keeping me alive. And my grandparents have Medicaid and Medicare, and they need it. They worked their entire lives. They worked so hard to have the little bit that they do have. My grandfather has dementia, and he's in a nursing home, and he depends on me. I'm one of his primary caretakers, and I'm the one who goes and sees him and checks him out and takes him places. And my daughter depends on me, and I have 2 other daughters, and they depend on me. And I could die. I could die. He voted for a bill which he knew meant that people would be prevented from getting insurance. He knew it. There's no way that he didn't understand that people would not be able to afford increased premiums. He knew that. That was part of the whole problem that they were going on about with Obamacare. It's too expensive. It's causing people problems. Okay, well, you care if it's too expensive for them, but you don't care if I die? Because that's very much what it sounds like to me. And I want a meeting. I want him to look me in the face and explain it. I want him to see her face, and I want him to explain it. Because right now, it looks like my congressman voted to murder me. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. He voted to stick my 3-year-old in a wheelchair. That's what he voted for. And I don't want a meeting. That's why I'm here. That's what I came to ask for.
Okay. I'll be happy to pass that along. And you say that they have your contact information already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm happy to give it to you again.
I was going to say, I'll be glad to take it again if you'd like.
Thank you.